championship game of the Coastal Clash. Glace Bay Miners taking on the South Shore Lumberjacks. They ended up beating Cameron West 4-2 in the other semifinal. Miners come off a win against the Antigonish Bulldogs 5-1. Didn't play the Lumberjacks in the round robin, so this is the first time meeting them this year. We got Surratt, Kaiser, Key, Myatt, and McLean out there to start. Joey Sylvester starting in goal. Puck dropped. Lumberjacks get it in, but it was offside. So we'll get set up here, just outside the blue line. Players got lined up again. Draws one hit of the Miners. Myatt chips that up to Kaiser. Kaiser hits the linesman in the skate. Back behind, Sylvester leaves it there for Myatt. Myatt gets taken away from him. Scrambling behind the net. McLean finds it. Throws up the wall here to Kaiser. Kaiser tries to kick it out. Lumberjacks throw that back behind the net. Myatt finds it again. Spins off. Throws up the wall. Blocked there by Surratt. Surratt's out. Trying to get a stick shot. Blocked away by the goalie. Kaiser, though, has it in the corner. Pass it out front. Oh, it just missed. Cool shot above the net there. Kaiser finds it again. Sends that back in for McPhee. McPhee dodges his check. Circling out. Oh, tries to get it out front. Back to... Oh! Gould gets that through and gets tipped there by Kaiser. Pitcher. Out middle. Shot. Blocker away again there by the Lumberjack goalie. Kaiser back behind the net. Instead of the reach of Hutt. Back to the line again. Gould tries to get it through. It hits a skate. Back to Reed. He dumps that back in. Miners check up here. Lumberjacks get it up to the line, but knocked back in by Melski. Melski's hit there. Still battling on the boards for it. Knocked off Pitcher, but Pitcher lifts the stick. Just knocked out there by the Lumberjacks. Reed up to Hutt. Hutt wide over there to Melski. Melski's over the line. Spins off his check, gets it forward. Lumberjacks pick it up behind the net. Backhand picked off by Pitcher. Pitcher trying to walk out with it, still has it. Oh, he's taken down hard. Gets a shot at when he's laying down. Popped out again to Gould. Gould shot through. Pitcher finds it. Looking around. Spins off his check. Still has it behind. Throws it out front. Past everybody. Up to the line here. Lumberjacks chip it out. Reed chasing back on it. Lifted the stick up. Pass missed there by Hutt. Good save there by Sylvester, his first of the game. Gould throws it up the middle. Hits off the player. Lumberjacks back in. It's taken away. Battle along the boards here. Popped out. Gould chips that out. Hutt just couldn't reach that. Lumberjacks get met there by the Miners in the middle. Puck's dumped back in there. Reed back to retrieve it. Picks that up. Sends that back over to Baxter. Baxter on the wall here. Trying to get it up. Met there by a few players. Gets thrown out in front. Shot and blocked away there. Zylstra up. Hits his stick. Tries to chip it out. Reed. Now to Baxter. Baxter in the middle of Zylstra. Zylstra's over the line. Tries to get through. Surratt picks that up. Just knocked off his stick. Back. Graham. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson looking up. Dumps that in. He's off to get it. Behind the net here. Gets that off the Lumberjack player. Dumps that back in the corner. Lumberjacks throw it all the way down. There should be icing. No icing called. Graham spins off his check. Baxter takes him in. Graham throws it down on the far side. Drew throws it in the middle. Just a little too far for Surratt. Ferguson blocks that shot. Looking around. Starts skating out with it. Throws that up to Kaiser. Kaiser tries to chip it around. Surratt gets it back. Back over to Graham again. Graham up to McPhee. McPhee's over the line. Gets a step on the defense. In. Shot. Oh, blocker save there by the Lumberjack goalie. They're back over the line. Back in. Shot. Glove save there by Sylvester. Popped out in front, but Kaiser picks that up. Gets that over to McPhee on the wall. He chips that up. Gets that out. Lumberjacks try to get back in. Is met at the line. Pops back in. Surratt's getting interference, I think. Didn't really see where it happened, but Lumberjacks to the power play. Pitcher, Hutt, Myage, and Reed out there right now for the penalty kill for the Miners. Here we go. We get set up here to the left of Sylvester. And the puck's dropped. Lumberjacks win it back. Gets it all the way out. Pitcher on a race for it. Just knocked away from him. Lumberjacks find it again. Up into the middle. Knocked off the stick. They pop it in. Myage picks it up though. Circles around the net. Into the corner. Through his player. Reed gets it up the line. Kept in there. They throw that back in behind the net. Throws it out in front. Oh, just in the skates. There, pitcher slams that down. 9:19 left here in the first. Still nothing. Minute 20 left on the Surratt penalty. Lumberjacks send it up to the middle. One-on-one. He's in. A little chop at it. Sylvester stands tall on that one. Back up to the half wall. Back up to the defense. Defense walks in the shot. Wide of the net. Pitcher finds it. Throws that down. Miners go for a change here. Lumberjacks behind their net. Looking to get set up. Sends it up to the winger. Off his stick though. Edwards chops that back in. Gets another touch on that. Now Melski battles. Miners win that. Get it in. Edwards picks that puck up off the bounce off the referee. Edwards down around the back of the net. Spins, just throws it back around the other side. 19 seconds left on the penalty here. Lumberjacks throw it down. Ferguson and gets it on his stick and dumps it down again. 7 seconds left on the penalty. Edwards in on the forecheck. Well, Ferguson fan on that pass, but doesn't let the guy through. Surratt picks it up. Cuts up through the center. Off his stick. Edwards chops that back in now. Miners start going for a change. Zylstra out now. Lumberjacks chip that in again. Ferguson up the wall. It's on the wall there. Baxter trying to push his way through. Zylstra chops that and kept in there at the line. Throws that into the corner. Player falls onto Zylstra's stick. Over to McPhee. McPhee chops it around the defense. A little bit too far for him to catch up to it again. Graham gets a stick lifted. He's in. He's alone, so he just throws it away. Baxter chips that up. McPhee chips that around his player. He's coming in 1-on-2. Gets through his check again. Oh, slides it across. Zylstra with a backhand that just went up the top of the net. Back up the line there. McLean puts it back into Baxter. Baxter looking out behind the net. Still has it. Out to McPhee. McPhee, slapper. Just missed the net. That comes all the way down. Graham back to retrieve that. Throws that up. Everybody was changed, so nobody was there for it. Lumberjacks throw that back in. 6 minutes here left in the first. Still 0-0. Kaiser. It's met at the wall there. McLean keeps that from getting through. Hutt now in to find that puck. Throws that up the wall to Kaiser. Kaiser chips it there for Pitcher. Pitcher just couldn't get enough on it, but Hutt finds it. Chips it up to Kaiser. Kaiser over the line. Trying to get it in deep. He gets rubbed out. Still has a puck though. Throws it up to Pitcher. Oh, Pitcher misses. Miles shot wide. Hutt finds it. He circles back. Gives it to Miles Myage, but it's knocked off his stick. McLean. Good back check there to make sure that Lumberjack didn't get a shot on goal. Loose puck here. Melski on chase. Gets him hemmed up on the boards. Hutt in to help him. Finds that loose puck. Tries to cut in. Looking for it. Loose puck still there. Trying to find it. Knocked out. Reed. Gets that to stay from going deep here. Big hit there by Pitcher on the wall. Myage finds it. Hits off a player's skate though. Back in front. Dropped. Hutt finds that loose puck. Has Melski. Melski has a step on the defense. Coming in. Cuts in, throws it up front. Nobody there though. Lumberjacks throw it away onto Pitcher's stick, but him and Hutt kind of collided. Pops back out to Gould. Gould shot on goal. Blocker save there by the Lumberjack. Pitcher throws that back in. Goes to find it himself. Has a player with him. Takes him down. Has another player with him. Oh, out to Kaiser. Couldn't get out to McPhee from Kaiser. Couldn't find it though. Lumberjacks back in the zone. Shot wide of the goal. Another penalty here. Pitcher kind of behind the play. Didn't see what happened there. Let's see what he's getting called for. So 3:56 here left in the first. Pitcher getting a cross-checking penalty. Still 0-0, so we got McPhee, Kaiser, Reed, and Gould out there for the draw. Waiting for them to get set up here. Lumberjacks win the draw. Back to their defense. He's looking over cross crease. Shot. Nice save there by Sylvester. Glove that down. Draws here, won by McPhee. Reed has it. And met there by a couple of Lumberjacks. Trying to find it. He finds it. Trying to get it out. Stuck there on the corner. Lumberjacks throw it out to the middle. Defense throws it back in around behind the net. Gould cuts that off. Chops that over. Kaiser finds it. He rips that down. Oh, it's kept in there at the line though. Trying to get out, spins off Kaiser, looking again, shot. A good pad save there by Sylvester. He dumps that down. 1:16 left on the penalty. Kaiser flushes their defense out from behind the net. They come, long lead pass here. They're over the line. Into the middle, just for, get anything on that. Back through it into the corner, behind the net now. Back to the defense. Oh, he fanned on it. Blocked there by Kaiser. Kaiser chips it to Surratt. Surratt working around the guys. Gets through, shot, just wide. Lumberjacks pick it up here. Edwards gets some body on him. Doesn't let him through. Battling on the boards here. Surratt comes in and help him. Graham knocks that up to the line. Not out though. Throws that behind the net. Lumberjacks chip it out front. Nobody can get a hold of it. Surratt finds it. Up to Edwards. Just under his stick. Lumberjacks knock that up mid. They get it over the line. Shot. Glove save there by Sylvester. 4 seconds left in the pitcher penalty. 2 minutes left in the first period. Edwards, Zylstra, McLean, and Majic out there to kill off this 3 seconds. Zylstra gets that out of the zone. Lumberjacks throw that back in again. McLean coming in to try to find that loose puck. Back behind the net. Lumberjacks have it. Looking out front. Comes out front. Can't get a shot on goal. Baxter banks it off the boards. That's out. Goalie plays that, so no icing. Zylstra in there trying to find it. Pitcher. Oh, Pitcher and Baxter both take him out. Lumberjacks throw that back in again. Here on the near side. They chip it back behind the net. Throws it out front. Stick lifted there by the Miners. Not let that shot get through. McLean finds that loose puck. Trying to move out with it. Gets it out. Lumberjacks just dump it in again. Majic finds it. He starts wheeling. He gets through his check. He's up. He's over the red line. Nice little reverse there. Into the corner with it. Hutt finds that loose puck. Gets knocked off his stick though. They throw it up to the wall. Lumberjacks get back out again with it. Goes through his legs into the corner. Lumberjacks trying to work it out. Back to the line. Shot. Kicked away there by Reed. Lumberjacks find that loose puck though. Block there by Baxter. Nice block. Through. Sylvester makes that save. Rebound. Still there. Knocked away by Majic. Puck up the line. Good chip there by Reed. Reed finds it. Has Melski. Melski has a step. He's in. Shot. Oh, just wide of the net. Comes all the way back here. Gould. Time runs out on the first period there. Still 0-0. Good back and forth here so far. See what the second period brings now. Here we go, start of the second. Pitcher, Melski, Hutt, Reed, and Gould. Miners win the draw. Sent all the way back in. Reed back to retrieve it. Up to Hutt. Off the skate though. Into the middle. Melski finds it. Chips that up. Pitcher trying to get in on him. Hutt finds that loose puck. He's in behind the net with it. Gets hooked. Lumberjacks get it up to the boards here. They're out of their zone. They dump it in. On down half wall. Another shot. Saved and covered up there by Sylvester. Surratt, McPhee, Kaiser, Graham, and Ferguson come out now. Sylvester getting set here. Face off to the right of him. McPhee wins that draw to Graham. Graham throws that up. Jonah onside, in, shot, scores! There's Seklunsky. Work. Perfect pass there to get it behind their defense. Trent stayed on side, picked it up. Went short side on him. 1-0 Miners leading, 14-16 left here in the second. Here we go, it's right in for the draw. Kaiser finds that loose puck. Just off a stick. Lumberjacks get it back. They dump it down. He's in all the way behind. Sylvester tries to stop it. Ferguson in. He's met there. Six lifted. Out front. Ian on the wall here. Throws it in on the far side. Kaiser trying to get a stick on it. Sent back in. Sylvester makes the save there. Ferguson finds it. Up to Kaiser. Drops it for Surratt. Surratt just couldn't get enough on it to get it up to McPhee, so he takes it back out. Dumps that in. Kaiser in looking for that now. Sent up the wall. Kept in there by Edwards. Edwards throws it back into Kaiser. Oh! Hey! Hey! Kaiser gets drilled right from behind into the boards. Shots blocked there by Graham. Puck comes over. Kept in there by Lumberjacks. Edwards picks up behind the net. Over to McPhee. McPhee looking up. Cut off there by Lumberjacks. Back, Graham finds it. Chips it up. Lumberjacks find it though. They're behind the net with it. Can't get it out. Ferguson finds it. He fans on his pass. Sent back in. Block there. McPhee gets it just out. Edwards throws up the middle to Zylstra. Zylstra with a breakaway. Shot! Oh, just missed the top corner. Finds the puck again. Throws it out. Still there. Lumberjacks get it. They send it up. Oh, he overskates it. Miles throws his man down. Takes the body again on him. So a back pass there by Edwards into Baxter. Oh! Yes, there we go. That's a slew foot. Takes that player out. Or a hook. Either or. Still 2 minutes. Miners going back on the power play again. Here we go. Pitcher, Melski, Hutt, Reed, Graham. Graham walks the line. Shot through everybody. Scores! Seven seconds into the penalty. Miners score on the power play there. Now take a 2-0 lead. There we go, set up here again. Draws one here by the Miners. Myach chips that up to Melski. Melski gets it to Pitcher. Pitcher dumps that in. Lumberjacks cover that up. Hut in for the draw here. Still in the middle. Oh, everybody's trying to find it. Oh, Melski kicked that over to Hut. It's going to get on it. Hut protects that. Down in the pitch behind the net. Skipped over his stick. Still, oh, gets kicked in the head with a skate. Still has it though. Throws it out front. Hut. Oh, post. Comes straight back. Pucks all the way out. Mike hustles, gets back on there, gets that out. Lumberjacks chip that back in. Goes right back in on Sylvester. See, he covers that up. There we go. McPhee in for the draw. Lumberjacks win it though. Hits off his skate. Kaiser has a step. Over to Surratt. Empty net. What a pass at the last minute there by Kaiser. Over to Surratt with his second of the game. 3-0 now. 10:37 left in the second. Lumberjacks get set up here. Miners are all ready. Surratt wins that draw to McPhee, Reed, Kaiser back in the middle. Surratt dumps that in. Still at the line here, trying to find it. Reed finds it. He dumps that down. Lumberjacks chip that back out. They just get rid of it. Reed finds it again, up off the boards. Lumberjacks circled. Oh, hit a lead pass here. Shot. Gloved down there by Sylvester. Puck in behind the Miners' goal. Reed spins off his check. Edwards puts that up to Zylstra. Zylstra into the middle to McPhee. McPhee has a step. Cuts in. Shot. Rebound was there. Gets covered up. Edwards in for the draw with Baxter, Zylstra, Graham, and Ferguson. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson shot through. Right into the goalie. Goalie covers that up. Miners are doing really well in the draws this weekend, winning most of them. It gives them possession of the puck most of the time. Back to Ferguson again. Throws that into Zylstra. Zylstra can't get onto it though. Puck's up to the wall. Ferguson trying to keep it in. Gets met there by a couple of players. Lumberjacks just throw it in. Zylstra tries to get it out, but Lumberjacks keep it in at the line. But now it's out. Zylstra's out with it. 9:04 left here in the second period. Miners still having a 3-goal lead. Keeping them down in the Lumberjack zone right now. Zylstra trying to get out with it. Throws it. Still loose puck. Hut finds it. Shot. Blocked. Lumberjacks get it out. They're just trying to go for a change. But Hut sees that. They're onside. Cuts in. Cuts through the D. Pitcher! Oh! Slapper from the hash marks and it hits the post. Goes back under the Lumberjack goalie. Pitcher, Melski, and Hut, Mike and McLean here for the draw. Knocked back out onto pitcher stick. Back to Miles. Miles shot. Gloved there by the Lumberjack goalie. He gets set up here again to the left of him. Cut in for that draw, looking to get it back to pitcher Miles. He knocks it forward though. Picks it up. Loose puck behind the net. He spins out. Still has it. Turns, shoots. Off a stick. Lumberjacks get it up to the guy. Couldn't control it though. It's knocked down the corner. Miners recover that. Hutt starts skating out with it. Flip pass up right onto Melski's stick. Trying to get through. They dump it in. Lumberjacks throw it up the wall. Kept in there by McLean. McLean. Oh, Melski gets down into Hutt. Tries to get out the pitcher. Cut off there by Lumberjacks. They just dump it back out. Miles chips it back into pitcher. Pitcher gets it over to Melski. Oh, Melski just too far for Hutt. Hutt spins in behind the net. Knocks that off the Lumberjacks player. Pitcher now has it. He has it cutting in. Shot. McLean throws that back in behind for pitcher. Pitcher, wrap around. Still couldn't get it. Rebound. Comes back out. Kaiser, slapper, right in the middle. Oh, just deflect it wide. Puck in on the wall. Mike pinches. They keep it in. Pitcher gets through his check. Has Kaiser in the front. Shot, rebound, scores. 4-0 now. Miners. 7 minutes left in the second. Straight in for the draw. McPhee, Kaiser, Reed, and Gould. Lumberjacks get the puck here. They get it up. They dump it down into the minor zone. Sylvester leaves it there for Reed. Reed still has it. Looking around. Knocked off his stick. Lumberjacks get it to the middle, but nobody there. Another shot. Sylvester sees that all the way through and gloves that down. Covers that up. Draw here to the left of Sylvester now. Straight in for the draw. Puck's drop. Sylvester puts it back there for Reed. Reed. It's met there by a couple of Lumberjacks. But he finds the puck, skates out with it. Nice little pass there to McPhee. McPhee throws it over to Kaiser. Just in the skates. Oh! Both refs take that. That was hit from behind. It's the second one so far tonight. It's more than two. It's only getting 2 minutes for boarding. I know that was directly into the numbers. Another power play here for the Miners. Surratt, Kaiser, McPhee, Ferguson, and Graham out here now. Surratt wins that draw to McPhee. McPhee over to Ferguson. Ferguson to Graham. Graham walks the line. Back over to McPhee. McPhee comes out. Shot. Save. Rebound. Still there. Oh, big kick save there by the Lumberjack goalie. Kept just outside. Ferguson over to Graham. Graham to Kaiser. Kaiser sends it wide there to Surratt. Surratt right over back to Kaiser. He comes in. He's trying to look for a lane in. Sees it. Cuts in. Rebound. Oh, cleared away by the Lumberjacks. Kept in at the line there by Ferguson. Ferguson walks right in the middle. Shot into the goalie. Covers that up. 5:36 here left in the second. Minute 19 left on the penalty here for that boarding call on the Lumberjacks. Edwards, Zylstra, and Baxter, along with Majic and McLean out there now for part of the penalty power play. Baxter, all the way back to Majic at the line. Shot tipped. In front, still loose puck. Trying to find it. And the Lumberjack goalie finds that and covers that up again. Draw here to the left of the Lumberjack goalie. Edwards in for the draw. Lumberjacks win it. Throw that up. They come out with it. They just dump it down since they're trying to kill a penalty. McLean going back to retrieve it. Behind the net. Over to Miles. Miles reverses the other way. Starts coming out with it. It's met by a couple people, but still has it. Shot. Still there. Still can't get it out. Myers finds it. Somebody's getting... Baxter's getting head contact. A little 4-on-4 here for 40 seconds. And then the Lumberjacks will get a power play here for the remainder of the 2 minutes. Edwards in for the draw here now. Lumberjacks win that back. Just at the line. Oh, tip. Out front. Nobody can get it. Miles finds that. Can't dump it since it's 4-on-4. Spins off his check. Still going up with it. Gets slashed. Gets through. Oh, tried to dipsy, but got doodled. It's way down. Lead. He gets it. Shot. Big save by Sylvester. Hey, that was from behind again. It's the third hit from behind on a player today. A little 4-on-3 here now. You got pitcher, Hutt, Reed, and Gould out there. 3 Lumberjacks. Pitcher wins that draw back to Hutt. Back to 4-on-4 here. Gould walks in. Shot. Oh, just tipped there. Knocked back up the line to Reed. Reed chips that into Hutt. Hutt. Back to Reed at the line. Back to Hutt again on the half wall. He's looking. Oh, fanned on the shot. Back to Reed. Reed. Back to Hutt. He circles in. Gets some time. Room shot. Gets hit off his stick. Oh. Lumberjack falls. Tipped. Oh, just wide by pitcher again. Right back to Reed's stick. He's waiting for Myers to check up. Sends it back to Gould. Gould up the pitcher. And that's just deflected out into the bench here. 3:34 left in the second. Miners, 37 seconds left on their penalty. Lumberjacks have 1:14 left on theirs. Still 4-0. We got pitcher, Hutt, Ferguson, and Graham out here right now. Still 4-on-4 for another 37 seconds. Pitcher wins that back to Ferguson. Ferguson over to Graham. Graham into the middle of the pitcher. Pitcher tries to cut in. Knocked off his stick though. Another stick check by Graham. Another one. Pitcher tries to get through. Over to Hutt. Hutt has some room here. He's over the line. Cuts in. Circles back. Looking around. Tries to cut in again. Still has it. Finds a loose puck. Back shot. Missed wide. Puck up to the line here. Ferguson flips that back into the corner. Pitcher throws him off the puck. Looking up front, back to Hutt. Hutt. Kick save. Looking for the loose puck. Pitcher finds it. He's hooked. Hutt finds that loose puck. Walks right in. Tries to go 5-hole. Gets stopped. Oh, this gets Graham just past his stick. Graham circles back. He gets tripped. No call there. Ferguson over to Surrett. Surrett turns. Starts coming out. He's over the line. Driving wide. Circles back. Looking to Ferguson. Shot. Tip. Lumberjacks try to get it out. Sends that back. That's fired down. That's icing. It's icing! Anyway, Lumberjacks couldn't do anything with it behind the net there. Fee chips that up the boards. Met there by the Lumberjacks though. Fee finds it again. He sends that up the wall, just out of the reach of Melski. Back to the line, Lumberjacks throw it back behind the net. Blocked there by Ferguson. Ferguson flips that up at the line. Oh! Gets high sticked in the face. There's another high stick. Penalty there to the Lumberjacks. 4-0 here. 1:30 left in the second period. Surratt, Kaiser, McPhee out here, along with Myich and McLean. They get set up here to the right of the Lumberjack goalie. McPhee in for the draw. Trying to get set up. Lumberjacks late on the change, where they have to send it back. Now they get waved. There we go. Surratt wins that draw to... Oh, sorry. McPhee wins that draw to Surratt. Myich now has it back to McLean. Back to McPhee. McPhee, half wall. McLean, shot, one-timer, blocked. Right at the line. McPhee, back over the line again. He walks around the net. Looking out. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. Everybody's kind of covered. Trying to get off his check. He does. Out. Kaiser. Shot. Rebound. McPhee on the doorstep. Couldn't get it in. Lumberjacks find that and throw that down. 45 seconds left in the second here. Minute 10 left on the penalty. Oh. Puck. Loose puck here. Surratt finds it. Knocks it up there to McPhee. McPhee back to Surratt. Surratt. Oh, nice little dipsy doodle. Post again. Loose puck on the line. Just on the line, not over the line. There we go. Edwards in the draw with Zylstra and Baxter. Gould, Reed. Right back to Gould. Gould looking. Shot. Rebound. Baxter turns, shoots just wide of the net. Zylstra circles out. Couldn't get it through there. And the Lumberjacks cover that up again. 9 seconds left in the second period. They're doing the ice after this one. Draw over here to the right of the goalie. Edwards in to take the draw. Wins that. Back to Baxter. Baxter, nice little back pass to Gould. Gould shot through. Tipped. Loose puck. Oh, Edwards hits it off the side of the net. They dump that all the way down. That's the end of the second. Puck's in around goal. It gets knocked out. Looks like a break for the Lumberjacks. In on Sylvester. Poke check by Sylvester. Zylstra finds it. Gets it out of the zone. Working here on the boards with it. Coincidental minors there. Be 5-on-5. Draw will be just outside the minor zone. Baxter, Edwards, Hutt, Mayach, and McLean out here right now. 10:09 left in the third. 4-0 gain here for the Miners. Puck's back to McLean. McLean flips that over to Hutt. Hutt flips that over to Baxter. Baxter, he's over the line. Shot! Up over the goal. Puck's at the line. Knocked out by Lumberjacks. Hutt. Check back with it. Lumberjacks getting back into the zone though, here on the near boards. Edwards knocks that out. Miles finds that loose puck. Starts coming out with it. Dumps that in. Edwards in on the forecheck now. Up the boards. Kept in it for Hutt. But the Lumberjacks get it back out. They're over the line. Shot. Blocked away there by Sylvester. Another shot there deflected into the corner there by Sylvester. Lumberjacks still have it. Back to the point. He walks. Good rebound control by Sylvester to keep that covered. Pitcher in for the draw with Hutt and Nelski, Gould and Reed with him. Pitcher through his check, still wide, gets met at the boards there by a player. Lumberjacks shot hit the side of the net. Pitcher getting slashy penalty. We're going back to penalty kill. .841 left in the third here. 4-0 Miners. Lumberjacks. Power play coming up here. Draws one. Lumberjacks get back to the point. Shot through. Right into Sylvester's body. Covers that up again. Gets set up here to the left of Sylvester again. Hutt wins that back to Reed. Reed fires that right down. All the way. Nelski in. Makes the goalie play it. Over the wide side. Lumberjacks get it out though. They're up over the line. Chip it into the behind the net. Circles, trying to get out. Cuts back in. On the backhand, back pass. Tries to get out front. Reed throws that back into the corner. Hutt dumps that down. Right on goal. Minute 15 left in the penalty. Lumberjacks grab it again. Nelski keeping him from getting out. Lumberjacks find the puck again at the half wall. Send it back to the point. They throw it into the corner. Reed finds it. Has lots of time. He just sends it out to the middle. Lumberjacks got to check up. That gives Gould lots of time here. Hutt wide in the middle. Oh, tried to get a touch on it. Lumberjacks behind the net. Send it up by their bench. Comes in, cuts through the middle, through the blue line, onto Ferguson's stick, and he dumps it down. Thread in here. Lumberjacks spin away from him, throw it into the middle again. Over the blue line. Trying to cut him wide on Graham. Graham keeps him outside. Knocks his player down. Up to the line. Misses. Kaiser has a breakaway. You can get onto it. Gets in. Holds it. Shot. Rebound. Pitcher trying to find it. Gets it. Shot. Glove down there by Lumberjacks goalie. Zylstra penalty. Lumberjacks penalty is now over. So they're out of the box. 6:31 left in the third. Still 4-0. Surratt, Kaiser, and McPhee. Surratt, Kaiser, McPhee, Ferguson, and Graham out there now. Draw here to the left of the Lumberjack goalie. Surratt wins it back to McPhee. McPhee up to Graham. Graham back in, a little too hard for McPhee to handle. Good job by Joey to cover the net and let that go through for an icing. It's set up here again. Surratt wins that draw. Loose puck found there by Graham. Graham shoots it through. Glove down there by the Lumberjacks. Surratt in for the draw again. Wins it to himself. Oh, tries a... Graham keeps it at the line. Everybody's trying to find that loose puck. Still there. McPhee chips that back in. Lumberjacks fire that out though. Ferguson finds it. He comes back. Sends it back up to Kaiser. Kaiser over the line. Has Surratt with him. Looking. Spins back. Met there at the boards. Puck into the corner. Lumberjacks find it. They send it far over to the other side. McPhee takes him out on the boards.
Gallagher makes a move. Here's Sharoni.
They're in. Graham takes down his man hard. Spins off the other check. He's behind the net. Starts coming out with it. Looking up. Almost gets tripped up. It jumps that. Oh. Gets it over to Ferguson. Ferguson up to Kaiser. Kaiser, a little drop. Oh. They just couldn't get it onto each other's stick. Kick there to Kaiser. Skate, skate, skate! Kaiser gets that in. Not too deep though. Kaiser keeps that in at the line. Throws that behind the net. Zylstra in looking for it. He gets taken down. Myers throws that back around to him though. Throws it out front. Couldn't get out front though. Edwards finds a loose puck. He circles out, looking out. Nice pass there to Myers. He pinches in behind the net. He's met there and stands up his check. Baxter throws it out front. Blockered away there by the goalie. Thrown out. McLean couldn't get a handle on it.
Makes a good shot.
Scored. Sneak that through the 5-hole there. 4:15 left in the third here. 4-1 now. Lumberjacks found that loose puck out there. Were able to get in and get it past Sylvester. Baxter, Edwards, Zylstra lining up here. Myers and McLean. Draws one back here to McLean. McLean chips it up to Baxter. Baxter gets it out. Baxter over the line, shot. Just wide of the net. Edwards in, throws that back behind the net. Lumberjacks pick it up though. Baxter finishes his check hard behind there. Lumberjacks trying to find it on the wall. Met there by Edwards. Edwards gets it back to McLean. McLean over to Myers. Myers back to McLean. McLean into the middle to Baxter. Or sorry, Edwards. Edwards dumps that in. Baxter gets it at the line. Throws it in behind his Cooper. Cooper looking for it. Battling for it here. Baxter finds it behind the net. Stands up his check. Throws it out front to Edwards. Back to Myers. Myers shot. Just wide of the goal. Baxter finds it again. Throws it back behind the net. Edwards Looks out front to Cooper. Cooper gets tripped up. No call. Edwards finds that. Tries to chip that back. Gets it back to Mige. Into his skates though. Keeps it. Throws that back. Stands up his check. Lumberjacks come out with it. Up to the blue line. Met there. Shot. Glove down by Sylvester. .2:45 left in the third. 4-1 Miners. Pitcher in for the draw. Lumberjacks get it. Dump it back behind the net. Gould picks up that loose puck. Putts in the middle. Gets it through. Lumberjacks find that though. They throw that back up into the neutral zone. Chips it in. Pitcher takes out his guy. Sylvester has it covered. They blow that down. Draw to the left of Sylvester here. Hunt wins that back. Reed tries to spin. Gets met there by 3 Lumberjacks. Gould in to find that loose puck. Up to the line. Pitcher finds it. Looking around. Banks it off the wall. He gets hit down hard. There's another boarding call. Questionable hits today by the Lumberjacks. 2 minutes for roughing. Up pitcher, Melski, Gould, and Reed out here. 2 minutes left in the game. 2-minute power play. 4-1 Miners. Puck right into the middle. Lumberjacks find that. Throw that down. Reed knocks that down out of the air. Oh, fans on it, but recovers. Up to Melski. Melski into the middle. The pitcher. Pitcher's over the line. Walks around his guy. Oh, just off the pad of the goalie. Lumberjacks dump that down again. Sylvester leaves that there for Reed. Reed spins into Hutt. Hutt finds it. Trying to get it tamed down there. He's in over the line. Cuts in. Knocked off his stick. Kept in at the line though. That was... Miners have to check up. It's going to eat away this last minute of play here. Gould up to Melski. Melski to pitcher. Pitcher just walking around with it. Not really being met by much. Slap shot. Just through the glove there. McPhee picks it up on the other side. Into the corner. Looking around for it. Pitcher's in to help him. Gets it. He's met there by a couple of players. .31 seconds left in the game. 31 seconds left in the penalty. Miners getting set up here for one of the last face-offs. Surrett wins it. McPhee has it. Back to Graham. Graham, slap shot. Throws around. Ferguson finds it. He's walking in. Back into Surrett. Surrett Back to Ferguson on the half wall. Back to McPhee at the point. Spins around his player. Still has it. Over middle. Kaiser on the doorstep. Throws that in. 5-1 now. 5 seconds left in the game. They just maybe run the clock. And that's it. Miners, Coastal Class champions. 5-1 final against the South Shore Lumberjacks. A little Christmas break here. We'll be back early January for the Sackville tournament. So we'll see you all then.